safe to assume that AJ will handle the majority of Katy Durr.
If she can stay in the game, yeah, that'll be. Yeah, I don't know if handle Katy Durr is probably the right terminology. She'll guard her. I don't know that handling her. We haven't had a whole lot of success, and certainly most people haven't. But yeah, that's AJ's deal. Is whoever the best perimeter player is, that's who she gets, and we got to be smarter. She's got to be smarter. 17 minutes isn't going to work. So hopefully we'll be better. Help her a little bit more. She's got to make some better decisions on, when things are, when she's beat or whatever. So hopefully that'll be a good learning thing for her.
You called AJ, I think, the best on-ball defender in the Big 12. What makes you believe that? What does she do?
No, I think she can be, for sure. I mean, she's aggressive. She's tough-minded. I think so much of defense is there's got to be a want to, not a have to. And I think she sees that, I have the ability to do it. She's got the ticker to do it. And I think she sees that, hey, on this team, a defensive stopper means or someone that gives us an opportunity for that is going to play, because we don't have that. I mean, we have other things, but and I think, again, it's just so much of it is the challenge to do it and want to do it, and she looks forward to it, and it's hard. It's a really hard job, because a lot of times, it takes a lot out of you. You don't get to score as much. It's kind of like being, an offensive lineman or a special teams player that, hey, this is really, really important, but, you probably don't get the credit. There's not, like, and I always tell her, I told her, I said, AJ, you could have the greatest game in the world. You ain't going to any press conferences by not guarding anyone or by how you defend. So, love her demeanor and love her approach to it. We just got to keep her in the game.
She told me she watched the Iowa Drake game here. Did you guys do that as a team, or is that just a her thing?
No, we did not do it as a team. Everyone kind of did their own kind of thing, because that was an off day for us. So we can't have organized activity even if it's fun on off days. God forbid.
No bowling alley.
No, you got to do it. You got to fill out all the paperwork. It's real serious business we're dealing with here. But no, I know most of them did watch it, and and we didn't practice yesterday, so today will be the first day, so they'll see a lot of it, and obviously our scouting report stuff. So she likes to do that stuff.
You guys played Drake last year. Was there anything you can take from that game into this year's game?
I hope not, because we got pounded. I don't know. I mean, I think it was, I like anything, I keep saying the same stuff, is, what you take away is the emotion and the adrenaline of playing an in-state game. A lot of the kids who played in that game aren't here anymore. That's, might have been Audie's sort of coming out party. I mean, I think she had 21 points in 19 minutes. But yeah, it was, I remember, I think the second quarter, I don't know that we made a field goal in the second quarter. It was pretty bad. And it was, I think we lost by 12, but it was a bad 12. It wasn't a close 12.
How do you feel like this team has responded from that first loss?
Well, I don't know for sure, because we haven't practiced yet. But they'll be fine. I mean, I think that's one thing, and I say this all the time, and I get I say a lot of things to get myself in trouble, but players move on really quickly. A lot quicker than coaches and fans, and maybe that's a good thing, and maybe having the day off yesterday and kind of settle your mind a little bit, but that's the great thing probably about basketball too. Is you don't have a lot of time to feel sorry for yourself. You got to get moving, and when the next game is, as tough, if not tougher than the one you just played. So, I don't. That's one thing I have learned over the years, that it sits and sticks with me a lot longer than it does them, and that's probably why they're young and smiling all the time. I'm old with gray hair and grouchy, so it's all right.
And the AJ had Maya until she just kind of dealt with the foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
that was, I mean, she was doing fine. I mean, Maya
Yeah.
had some ridiculous, it looked, I mean, I don't know if you wanted to play horse with her that night. I mean, she was making shots that I've never seen a kid make.
Yeah.
And I thought AJ did fine. I mean,
Yep.
she was, I mean, you're not going to, it's not about, and I think as you know, you guys know, you're not going to shut her out. It's not like, hey, she's not going to score. It's just, you know, make it tougher. You know, she takes 21 shots. Instead of making 14, she makes 9. Or, you know, foul. Or, and then when you have to move someone to a different, then it just kind of goes on top of itself.
But that's why what you meant by 17 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
yeah. I mean, you can't. I mean, our goal was, you know, we were going to sub AJ out when they took Maya out, and that's usually in the 30 to 33 minute range. Well, that plan didn't go very well. So, hey, we have to adjust to that. We got to figure out better ways to get through it, and they did it a lot better than we did.
If it does come down to it, that someone else besides AJ needs to guard Katy, who do you think could step into that role?
Well, it'll be, I mean, Kenzie will do it some. Emily Ryan will do it some. Those would be the other two. And to be honest with you, we're going to get to a point where it's going to be Addie Brown. I really believe she can do it. Not, for the breadth of the game, but hey, you got her for 2 minutes. Like, we're working Addie Brown at point guard every day in practice now. Mm-hmm. So to have another person, because I think Addie can do that too. And it adds to her toolbox of skill sets. So, as she grows in her career, people see her doing a lot of different things. So I think she can do it. Hopefully not too much, but if we had to go there, then we'll try it. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Everybody
it.
good at home?
Yep.
Yeah.